Genesis 9:10. And with every living creature that is with you, the birds, the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, of all things brought out of the ark, every beast of the earth. You know, the ark symbolized God's protection. As Christians, we never go outside God's protection, but He does have us move to a place where we can have danger sometimes. Okay. Hosea 9, 4 through 6. 9, 4 through 6. They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted for their bread, and their souls shall not be consumed. Come into the house of the Lord. So he's saying, we're not going to accept your offerings. They're tainted. Well, the Lord says, I'm not going to accept your offerings. They're tainted because of your sin. You're not turning from your sin. You're not turning to me. So what you're giving me isn't what I want. I want your service. I want your commitment. Whatever we do to the Lord, or give up to the Lord, we don't give commitment to Him. We're not giving it up to the Lord. We're giving it up to the church, this organization. We're not giving it to the Lord. For us to give to the Lord, we have to be on good terms with the Lord, and in an act of service to Him we give. They weren't doing this. They were giving to the Levites, giving to the temple. They didn't have a relationship with the Lord, so they weren't giving to the Lord. They were giving to them. And that's what the Lord's telling them. You've given to me, it's polluted. I don't want it because you have sin that you're not willing to deal with. You're not willing to turn to me. So I'm not recognizing anything you say you're giving me. Verse 5. What will you do in the solemn day and in the day of the feast of the Lord? He's saying, this is rhetorical. He's having them think, what are they going to do? They're going to go about through the motions. They're going to be very religious. Are they going to have their hearts in it? Absolutely not. But will they be doing it? Probably. And that's the problem, Lord. The Lord would have rather had them ignore these feasts so they could come back to Him and then genuinely have their hearts into it. If their hearts weren't into it, the Lord wasn't recognizing it. They weren't doing it. They were just motioning. Verse 6. For lo, they are gone because of the destruction. Egypt shall gather them up. Memphis shall bury them. And the pleasant places for their silver nestles shall possess them. Thorns shall be in their tabernacles. So they were going to be captured. They were going to be destroyed. The feast they were no longer going to be able to do because they weren't going to be there. The temple would be destroyed by the Babylonians. This particular group, both the groups would go in exile, both kingdoms, preventing them to serve these feasts, to recognize the Lord. They would not have that chance. You know, the world is going to try to take our chance to serve the Lord away. But we need to be like Daniel and commit to Him regardless. You know, it's oftentimes during times of persecution, those who go about the motions slide off. It was during the exile we saw who the true believers, those who truly had faith, were. It's time during times of persecution we see who the true believers are. We need to live for God, not for religion, not for a church, not for our family, but for the Lord. Because that's true faith.